Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Savannah with Precious Daughters, and I'm here to give you an update on the house. If you notice stuff in the background, I apologize. I just finished getting back from Arizona, and I'm still unpacking and doing laundry. So let's just jump into it. I want to first preface this by saying nothing is set in stone. We haven't officially made an offer or retracted an offer, so everything is still kind of hypotenuse, but here we go. So, first things first, when we looked at the house, we absolutely loved it. They were asking $291, and that was close to the max of our budget of what we wanted to be at. However, there's another house in the area. It's the exact same floor plan. Doesn't have as many upgrades, but it has a finished yard and a fridge, and they're only asking $289. So we were going to go in offering $289.9 on it, or just $289 flat, since that's what the other house is listed at. So we did a couple of different models of what a new budget would look like, and we have a monthly budget that we do every single month. We work on the EveryDollar app that you can get on your phone. There's also one online, so we run on the EveryDollar app. We account for every dollar that we spend and every dollar that comes and goes from our budget. It all has a place, how it has a name. Also, we downloaded the Dave Ramsey mortgage calculator, like how much of a house can I afford. So with that in mind, we budgeted what our new budget would look like with the new mortgage if we did go in at $289, and then because we wouldn't have the full 20% down, we would need a PMI, so we wanted to estimate that as well. So with that all in tow, we came up with a new mortgage, and just to preface this, it was double what we're currently paying, but we're paying a ridiculously low amount for our mortgage. So no matter what we do, if we chose this house, if we chose a different house, we're going to be paying more than our current mortgage, because our current mortgage is like basically nothing. It's less than most people's rent. So keep that in mind. Anyways, we took all that into account. We worked out the budget, and then it came down to how long do we think we're going to be here. My husband's job is kind of like the military, where they move you a lot and you don't know when you're going to move. You kind of get like a 30-day notice. Like, hey, less than 30 days. Actually, one of our friends, he was my husband's old manager. He works in the same position that my husband would be transferring for. He went and had an interview in upstate New York, and they hired him, and he needed to be up there the next weekend. So he actually had to fly up the next weekend and start working. And then the next weekend, his wife flew up. They looked at like 30 houses in one weekend. They picked a house. She flew back, got everything ready, sold their house, figured out the whole renters, all of that, got that taken care of, and then she moved up there to be with him. So that was kind of the same situation that we would probably be in if Tom accepted another position outside of our group. We would have to be moving that quickly. So we took that into account. One of our biggest fears is that we move in on this house. We do put an offer, we get accepted, we start moving, we take on this big mortgage, and then in 6 months he has to move. So that was another reason. And then one of the biggest things that I loved the house, it was perfect. It actually added more time to my husband's commute because it's further north of where we live, and he works way down south. So we were probably looking at adding about 5 minutes to his already 40-minute commute time. And it's 40 minutes freeway. It's not like in California where it's all stop and go and you have to you spend most of your time parked on the freeway. This is actual driving time. So took all that into account. As you can see, the house is absolutely perfect and gorgeous and beautiful and all these wonderful things. And I would love to look at another house. I would love to be in a bigger house. But at this point, we honestly, in our heart of hearts, don't see ourselves staying in Utah, where we live now. We don't see ourselves staying in Utah for longer than 6 more months. My husband's getting to the point where like he's not really able to go further with his current position. He would have to move positions, and generally moving positions would mean having to leave group. And if we left group, we would probably be anywhere in the entire US. So that's a lot to consider, especially when you don't know where you're going to move next. I'm a planner, as you can tell from my channel. I love to make lists. I love to plan things. I like to be on top of things. And having no control over that is one of my biggest struggles. It's something I struggle with constantly. It's something I constantly pray for, is patience and understanding and guidance, because I know that there's a bigger reason for why I need to wait and be patient. I don't know what that reason is, but I'm hoping that soon God will show me what that reason is, because I am a very impatient person. So that's where we're currently at. We decided to go ahead and pass on the house. We're not going to go ahead and put in an offer, but we did make a 6-month goal. With Dave Ramsey, he always says you need to make goals. Like, where do you want to be in 6 months? Where do you want to be in 5 years? In 5 years, we really don't have control over where we're going to be, but we can control the next 6 months. So in the next 6 months, we want to be looking to move outside of Utah. And that was one of the stipulations for passing on this house, was I don't want to be in this current house. We can't be in this current house longer than we already are. We should have moved out a year ago when we got that guy, because he needs more space. So that's where we're currently at. Gonna pass on the house. We'll find one that's right for us, and hopefully we can give you another update on that. But for right now, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys liked this little quick update. If you did like it, go ahead and don't forget to like the video. Comment below if you want to see more content like this. And go ahead and share it with some friends and family if you have anyone who thinks that maybe they could get some ideas on how to prepare for a new home. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.